Hi, and welcome to Simply Raising Arrows with Samantha. And today I am going to be trying kombucha. So, for the last few weeks, I have actually probably a month, I bought a store-bought kombucha, and I just poured a little bit into my mason jar here. I covered it with some cheesecloth and a rubber band, stuck it in the back of my pantry, and I used this from like a cubicle thing, and I just had it catty corner like this so that it stayed dark, so that it would build me a SCOBY, because I didn't have SCOBYs yet. Come here. So now we are able, now that we have a full SCOBY, that's Grayson, we can build our kombucha. So I got this really cool gallon jar. It's a ball jar, has a cool lid, which I won't be using right now, but so I got this for about $15 at Target. I have in here a gallon of water. I have spring water in here, not tap water, because you want it to be a cleaner water. And it is just a cold water. I went to our local spicery down in Kinswick, Missouri, and I got a Lover's Leaf. It's an orange parakeet black tea. So it smells so good. So I actually need 2 full bags of this for a gallon, and these were only $2.55 a bag, but it's fresh tea. So because I'm not using tea bags like you would normally do, or the ease of it, I'm gonna let this sit in here overnight, and then tomorrow, once the tea is all disintegrated and everything, I will just put that through my fine mesh strainer and just get the tea leaves out of it. So that's basically all you do for the tea, because I'm not using tea bags. Otherwise you would just stick your about 6 bags of tea. I also have right here, this is a cup of sugar, and you need to be using a pure cane sugar. So I have the CH brand. That's the only one in my area that I was able to find. So it's just all, as you can see, starting to just kind of mix around. And it does need to be in the dark, so I'm going to turn out my lights here soon, but I'm going to put this back in the pantry behind my handy dandy blackout. And what I'm using is clean cheesecloth that I just cut into a square. I'm going to cover that because it does need to be able to breathe. And I'm going to just put a rubber band around it. And I'm going to make sure that it sits under that lip and that I don't get any air in it. Okay, so that's all that we're going to do for today with that. Then tomorrow, once all of that's done and I've gotten all the tea leaves out of it, I'm going to take my SCOBY out and I'm going to set it on top of the tea. No. And then I will put it back again in the pantry for probably about 5 to 6 days, because it is winter here almost, so it won't get hot, so it's not going to go fast. So it'll probably take about 5-6 days, so we'll do that. Then I saved my store-bought kombucha bottles, and I will just pour tea into there. Again, I'll put it back behind my little thing for a few days in the pantry, and once I've poured it in there, and it will just sit in there for just a couple more days. And then once it's done fermenting as to where I want it, I will then put it in the fridge and let it sit for a little bit. But before I put it in the fridge and before I actually pour that, I'm going to try 2 different kinds. I'm going to try plain kombucha, just so I have that, and then I can make another extra SCOBY and stuff. But after that, I'm going to, in the other bottle, I'm going to try like a strawberry juice. So I'll juice that myself, strain it and everything, put that at the very bottom of my kombucha bottle, pour the kombucha on it, and then stick that in the fridge. So I will post when everything is actually finished. but this is step 1 for our kombucha. So kombucha is just a really great gut drink. It's great for kids, teenagers, adults, doesn't matter. It's just really good. It's got tons of vitamins, helps your joints. It's just got tons of things. You need to do some research on it. You can buy kombucha as well, just in bottles, and they have tons of different flavors, but they're like $4 or $5 for like a glass bottle. So I can make a whole gallon basically, you know, for probably $5 with everything that I put in there. So just wanted to let you know how we're starting our first batch of kombucha. So talk to you guys later. Have a great holiday.